Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's Dr. Crypto here. I hope you're having a great time. I hope you're having a great weekend and all geared up, ready for this alt season. I hope you're really pumped up for it because a lot of us have been waiting 3-4 years for this, and hopefully we're really here now. The technicals, the fundamentals are all showing it right now that we're here. Look at CRO. Up on the monthly, up 85%. That's a stable coin. ADA, up 129%. People call that a stable coin. XRP, people saying that was a stable coin, up 173 on the month. XLM, up a massive 325%. That was a stable coin. Algo, stable coin, 178%. That's what everybody was calling all these coins. All these big influencers like Crypto Banter and that, calling it, they're OGs, they're not going to make any moves. Look where they are now. They're up all this. So, like I said, you got to take a lot of these big influencers with a pinch of salt. But look at CRO, up 85%. It's not doing too bad. Weekly, it's all green again. Daily, all green again. And hourly, it's all green again. All you got to do is, when it comes to a weekend, if you're leverage trading, be very, very careful, because obviously this is where the whales come out and play and can manipulate the market, because the liquidity starts dropping off a bit, but it'll all start picking back up on a Monday. So, yeah, all looking great, all looking dandy. And I'm going to get into why I think alt season is about to happen. So before I get into all that, smash that like button, give us a subscribe. Your support is always much appreciated. I'm also going to talk about CRO and crypto.com as well, and Ethereum too. So it's all looking pretty dandy. I'm bullish. I'm super bullish. And I've told you through pretty much every video that I've done, I'm super bullish. And about a month or so ago, I said I just got that gut feeling that we're going to get a big move at some point. Not just CRO, but with the altcoins. And it is starting to play out right now. But before I get into Ethereum and the technicals for the altcoins, let's just check out how CRO's doing. But you know, looking at CRO at the moment, we're just in between that 20 pence and that 15 pence kind of range at the moment. We've just been range bounded. But overall, we can see here, we're starting to get like money. We've got a trigger wave right here on the Cypher B. And look at that. We're starting to curve it all towards the upside. But obviously, look what we're getting here as well. We've got a beautiful W formation that's playing out here, which generally breaks out to the upside. But also, we can have a look on the technicals right now. We've got the 200, we've got the 50, and we've got the 20 EMA. We're following that 20 EMA absolutely picture perfect. Look at that, we're testing that 20 EMA all the time. I'm expecting with CRO very shortly that we are going to get a breakout to the upside. And yeah, as long as we keep on doing what we're doing right now, I can't see why we're not going to pump to the upside, because you're given all the fundamentals. We've got the smart trail also on the Lux algo, and we're starting to follow that reversal zone as well, the reversal cloud here. But the smart trail is to the upside. And like I said, we've got on Cypher B, we've got that green dot as well. Everything, in my opinion, when it comes to CRO, is looking bullish to the upside. Yes, we're getting this bit of a consolidation, but that's just how it is. You know, you're going to get some coins that run, some go sideways, and then it will take its turns. It seems to take its turns. And I'm like, look at that massive move that we have. And then it's great to consolidate, because you don't want to be like pushing up like that and then dropping down to the downside. What's showing me that CRO is really strong is that strong move to the upside, and we're holding between that 15 pence and that 20 pence. We're just chopping around to the sideways. I'm expecting at some point, it's not going to take much for like crypto.com or Chris to come out with some really bullish news again, like we did with the roadmap, and to get that big move to the upside. You never know. We might get some news coming about burns and such like. You just buy back and burns, you know, because that'd be great. 5 billion burn, that'd be absolutely smashing. That's what I like to see. Get that supply down. The demand's here. Pump CRO to that $1. I want to see that. I want to see my bags absolutely go parabolic. And being patient is starting to pay out. You know, when we're coming down that falling wedge down here, we thought, oh no, which is absolutely really, really bullish. It's just taken us such a long time, but we did end up breaking out. So overall, CRO's looking pretty good. You know, you can look here at the moment on the yearly. Actually, let's just go on the 7-day. Let's get a bit more closer into it. We're sitting around about that 56 million on 24-hour volume. Market cap is sitting at 4.92 billion. Like I said, don't forget, when it comes to the weekends, the volume will drop off. But hopefully, at some point, maybe at the weekend, I'm expecting we might get a pump to the upside at some point, either today or tomorrow. But I think something's going to happen. I really do. But we've got to bear in mind, when we're going into, like, you know, the altcoins, and I always follow this path to alt season. Some people said, oh, it's not playing out. It's playing out actually picture perfect, because look, we've had Bitcoin pump up all the way up to $99,000. It's come back a little bit. Now it's Ethereum's turn. When Ethereum has made its move and all the eyes are on Ethereum, and then suddenly that liquidity will drop down to those larger caps. Ethereum has been outperforming Bitcoin and large caps are going parabolic. Then that's where we go to these micro caps, the mid caps, low caps, and micro caps. That's when alt season fully pops off. That's when you start seeing a lot of these meme coins, the lower caps, all start going parabolic. When you start seeing those 10x's, 20x's, 1000x's, that's when you see that all starts going out. But it's all playing out picture perfect. We've had Bitcoin now, and that's going sideways. Now it's Ethereum's turn, large cap. Worth downloading that. Path to alt season. Download it, check it out. It's well worth having, in my opinion. But we can see Bitcoin at the moment. We can see this, the triangle we've created here. We've basically been testing the top of that range. We've come back down, and now we've retested that range and broken out of that range. Now we're retesting the bottom side of the range now, and we're basically the 20's crossed over the 50 EMA, and looks like what's going to happen is the 20 or the 50 going to cross over. We've got a little bit of money flow that's been coming out, but like I said, this is at the weekend now, so liquidity dries up a little bit. But what I like to see here is I like to see Bitcoin just chop around a little bit sideways. But overall, Bitcoin is looking really, really bullish. You know, we've tested the lows here at around about $91,000. The whales came in. The whales bought up like 1.5 billion and pushed us back up to the upside. And look where we are now. We're sitting at 96,371. I'm expecting we're going to test 100K at any point in time now. We're so close to it. And I think we are going to get to that point. But what we've been seeing is Bitcoin inflows have been coming in again. 320 million came in on the 29th, and on the 27th we had 103 million coming in. So you can see that BlackRock have been buying. Like I said, the whales are buying as well. But it's looking really, really good for Bitcoin. I'm expecting in the coming days or weeks that we're going to get that 100K. It's inevitable. It's going to happen. I'm pretty sure of it. But Ethereum, I've got all my eyes on Ethereum because we as alt holders want Ethereum to make those big, big moves to the upside. Because the more Ethereum moves to the upside, the more liquidity it takes away from Bitcoin dominance. And that's what we want to see. We can see here on the Cypher B, the money inflows are coming in. We can see there the money flow there, right where I show you here. You can see on the green, it's starting to push up towards the upside. People are putting more eyes onto Ethereum. Now, we are coming up to an area of resistance. We're around about that $3,800. We break that, turn that into support, and break further on up there. Then we've got the smart trail on Lux Algo. That's pushing us up to the upside as well. But we've also got a lot of support down here, around about that $3,000 mark. But I'm expecting we're not going to hit that just yet. I'm expecting that we're going to push up further to the upside because, like I say, all the liquidity is more coming into Ethereum right now, and that's what we want to see. And this is on the daily as well. So as long as Ethereum makes moves to the upside, this is going to be great for our altcoins because that is mean when that liquidity comes out of Ethereum, we're going to see those larger caps, ADA, XRP, make even bigger moves, and like CRO to make even bigger moves. And what we're seeing here, we noticeable, bit of a surprise here. Look at that, $332 million of ETFs came in, 250 million directly from BlackRock. People are buying Ethereum. So this is what I mean with Ethereum. Keep your eye very, very closely on Ethereum. But also, look at the dominance. We could go that's on the 5 minutes. But if we knock it down to the daily, we've got that rising wedge here, which started to break out to the upside. Now, look at this. We're starting to break down. 57.42. Now, what I'm definitely watching is for the weekly close. Because look what's happening. We get 3 weekly closes of the red. We get a third one. That is bullish for the altcoins because that means more downside is occurring. And we look at this. We had that money flow always coming into Bitcoin on the Cypher B. But look at this. We're curving down towards the downside. That means that liquidity is dropping out. Where's it going into? USDT or is it going into Ethereum? My opinion, I think it's all starting to come into Ethereum. But look at this. We're starting to break down. That's what I'm watching very, very carefully. But if we go on to the USDT, go on the daily again, on this one, again, it's just breaking down to the downside. Go on the weekly again. If we go on to the weekly, look at that. Absolutely massive breakdown down to the downside. I want to see Bitcoin dominance keep on dropping. I want USDT keep on dropping. And look at that. the money outflows that used to is expanding to a nice acceleratory rate. We've got a trigger wave here, but look at that, how it's curving down to the downside. It's expanding. And that's what we want to see, because that we know that money will be coming into like Ethereum, then into the altcoins as well. But like I said, with total 3, go to total 3, go on the 1 day again, and look at the 1 day again, breaking out to the upside. Look at that. We're going starting to go parabolic. We've got money inflows on the Cypher B coming in. So as we're starting to see on Bitcoin dominance, those money outflows, and the USDT dominance, money outflows. Look at that. Money inflows coming in. Money inflows coming in onto the Ethereum as well. We can see that money inflows coming in. This is really great. And this is why it's giving me the inkling that we're starting to get alt season. Look at alt season now. We're 69%. We're getting closer and closer. Once we hit that 75%, that's when we're in alt season. And this is when we're going to start to see a lot of the altcoins make a lot of big moves, like CRO. And a lot of others like ADA, XRP, I think is going to make even bigger moves at some point. But we can see that. Look at that. It's all pretty much green on the hourly, the daily, the weekly, the monthly. And do you know, so we're making these big moves. And this is only just the beginning, in my opinion. This is just the beginning. We've got a long way to go for this alt season. We really have. And it hasn't even properly started yet. And I am so glad I didn't listen to some bigger influences out there to sell my Ethereum. I am so glad. I bought it around about that between $90 and $100 for my Ethereum. I'm still holding it now. But also, do not lose faith with CRO. We had that big move. People were losing faith down here. And look at that. As people started to sell, bang, straight up there. W formation, expecting a big move to the upside. All I'm saying is, with CRO is one of those coins, in my opinion, that just out the blue makes massive moves. It really does. Look what happened. All you do, zoom out, last bull market, move to the upside in 2021. We came down a bit, and look at that giga move all the way up to close to $1 we made. And look where we are now. Just look where we are now. This is not a time to, in my opinion, to be selling the altcoins, to be selling any CRO. You're going to get people sell CRO on the short term, but I still think that is a big mistake, because I saw so many people last cycle doing the leverage trading, selling short, and then getting the next minute we're having that big move to the upside. And I saw so many people getting all salty and angry because they sold the CRO because it wasn't really doing much. And then we had that giga move to the upside, and then they're saying it's a Ponzi and whatever. Like I said, keep to your convictions. The people who do not make money in alt season are the people who keep on flipping to and fro. They see XRP now making big moves, so they'll sell their other convictions, which hasn't moved yet, into XRP. Then what they'll find happens is that the coins that they've just sold end up pumping and doing 100% moves, and that's how they lose out. And also they lose out in the bull market because they don't take profits as we're going up. So, like I said, I say in every video, have a plan where you want to take profit. Don't get caught out at the top, because there's nothing worse than you seeing you making 1,000x, 100x, a 10x, 100x, and you haven't taken no profits, and then it plummets down to the downside. Don't be one of them. I've seen so many people in previous bull markets that have just done that. They just got so greedy. I had friends of mine, and I told them, start selling now, because this is the FOMO's crazy. It's gone absolutely mental. And they never listened. And most of them are still holding the bags at the top. So don't be one of them. Have a plan. And always have a plan. But anyway, I thought I'll do this quick, brief video. Like I said, smash that like button, give subscribe, enjoy alt season, enjoy the green days, but be prepared for those red days as well, because we will get those red days and it'll take you by surprise and you'll think it's all over. But yeah, enjoy those green days. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you soon in the next video. Take care.